Hello, this is going to be a different Dan's Corner than normal. Um, Maybe not, because I'm still going to say a lot, look real weird, and have a lot of pauses most likely, and act weird because I'm still uncomfortable under this camera. So here we go. My name is Daniel Trunke, Daniel Robert Trunke. I was born Daniel Robert Olmsted. I was taken from my mother's home at 6 months and adopted about a year later. I've searched on and off for my birth mom, registering at various adoption sites, looking into a place called WARM, W-A-R-M, Washington Adoption Reunion Movement, and unfortunately I didn't have any money for that. That bleeping that you're hearing, I'll explain that in a moment. I do have my Facebook up. There's a lot of information. Knowing that I was adopted, many of you may have not known that. I don't know how many viewers I actually have, since I'm definitely not a regular video person. But being adopted, really the only feeling, the only conversation, the only, I don't even know the word for it, consolation maybe. Like an alcoholic can only really talk to an alcoholic because they've been through that experience. When you're adopted, there's a lot of emotions when you find out you're adopted. While I don't remember that far back due to various reasons, most likely, I do know that there's always been something missing in my life. I had a really good family, raised me really well, and things things transpired the way they did. Well, fast forwarding 35 years, 34 years, I started searching again. I wrote a little thing on Facebook to like 5 or 6 different adoption pages on Facebook, and all of a sudden I started getting responses, not from my biological family, but from people wanting to help, multiple people, and then of course friends on my Facebook that were also giving me help, advice, and everything like that to move forward. I found out my mother's real name, and through Washington State had made it to where even when you had a closed adoption, you can get the actual birth certificate. So I did that and really started my search from there. I found my biological mom. It was very emotional. It was nerve-wracking. And she emotionally also, there was quite a bit there. So we talked. Of course I let her know that I wasn't mad at her. Her story of what happened actually matched up with everything that my parents were told from the adoption agency about what transpired, what happened, and as to why I was adopted out, why I was taken from my home. I guess to make a long story short, in talking with my mom, I was one of 8 children. One of my sisters died of crib death. One of my brothers died within the last 5 years, I think. in an accident with his dad. So, of course, I can't talk to them. But I found my oldest brother, and him and I have been talking back and forth. In fact, that bloop that you heard earlier was actually my brother Chris speaking, well, typing through Facebook. And we've been talking about that. I have not found, although I have a really good lead on Joseph, my second oldest brother. I have another brother named Ronald. And then, of course, there was me, so I was the fourth born, middle child. Psychologically, I don't know what that means. I don't really care. And I had a sister. My mom had a sister after I was born. No, my mom had a daughter after I was born, which would make her my sister. You guys can figure that out. Her name is Davina, and we got into contact. And since then, I'm sorry, not Michael, it's the name that I see up on my screen right now. Chris and Davina and I have talked in three-way conversations on Facebook. All three of us have contacted our mom, Judy. I have talked with my youngest brother, Tyler. He's young, and he's making choices like he's young. But that's totally a different story. And so, being the fourth born out of 8 children, like I said, really means nothing to me because I didn't know any of my family. Of the people that I've talked to, Chris and Davina, they were searching also for their birth family. I contacted Judy I want to say it was about a week ago, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if you watch this, but Chris and Davina, I contacted them. It's funny, I contacted Chris, and that was pretty cool. His girlfriend actually grilled me for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. It seemed like forever. I was waiting for Chris to get home so I could talk to him, but yeah, that was awesome. And then while I was talking to Chris, information popped up on my sister. And so now all of a sudden there's three of us kids and our mother. And today I found out some information on our second oldest brother, in Chris's case, of course, first younger brother, that will... Somebody knocking, should I let him in? That's my wife, by the way. Not in the closet. She's actually the monster. She's not a monster.
Are you videotaping?
She can be a monster. I'm actually doing a video.
Huh?
I'm doing a video.
What?
Okay.
I can't hear.
I think I just made her mad. Sorry. But anyway, back to... So rude. I'm a jerk. This whole ordeal of finding my siblings, my little brother Aaron, who was also adopted, he found his parents, and I was actually kind of jealous of that. Just threw that in there for, S&G. But it's like it just hit me today that all of this was happening, and I told my wife last night that it's like I'm in one of those feel-good movies where the main character found something that they are looking for, and it's precious to them, and life is happy ever after, and then the credits roll. And I told her I don't want the credits to roll. I don't. This is amazing. And I've still got 2 more to go. And it's emotionally overwhelming. It really is. It's been great. It's been awesome. It's only been a couple of days. We're spread out throughout the United States. We have families now. Of course, you guys know mine. But we're talking, and it's weird saying little sister or sister and having it be by blood. It's awesome. And saying yo bro by blood. I mean, it's funny because we're also spiritual brothers. You guys have seen some of my other videos and my views on that, but there's a lot of things that come with it. Anxiety. I actually snapped 2 windshields today, mostly because they were really tight and didn't go in very well. So hopefully tomorrow there's another technician that gets to play with it. If not, it's gonna suck. So it's been awesome. In fact, Chris, I was talking to him, and he said he actually talked to Davina, and it was weird, but I have her number, and it never occurred to me to call her. So, Davina, I'm gonna be calling you sometime. I don't know when, but it's awesome to have you guys in my life. I want to give thanks to all my friends on Facebook, and the friends on Facebook that have helped me out I actually know personally, so it's not just some strange people on Facebook throwing out ideas. These people actually know me. They know not just of me, but we've hung out or talked or worked together or something. And thank you very much. And I want to give a special thank you to Brenda Lee, who really helped out. Woman's got a plethora of information, and I'm happy to found you guys. It's awesome. Thank you very much for not rejecting my calls and my emails. It's awesome, and soon I will change my name back to my name, Daniel Trunky, on Facebook instead of fill up my mouth with farts. So thank you for watching, and anybody who's watching out there who has been adopted, don't give up hope. Mom actually said she gave up hope, and then she put it in God's hands, and then all of a sudden now she has 3 children that she's back into contact with over 2 decades of not hearing or seeing or anything, hearing any news from any of them. So don't give up. Keep searching. God's favor It's on us. It really is. And like I said, I'm still. I said it best with information overload, emotional overload. I was actually told at work today, "Hey Dan, you look happier than normal." So I pray that this continues. I hope we find our other brothers, that they're alive, that they're doing well, and that they also accept us. And I guess that's all I got. But thank you very much, guys, for coming back into a life, a family that we never knew. Mom, wow, I can't think of your name right now. Judy. If you ever see this, that would be awesome. But that's it. It's been 16 minutes. But thank you for watching. And until next time, we'll see you then. Oh, and sorry about the squeaking, annoying background noise in these videos. I still haven't figured out really what that is yet. Good night.